Okay, next movie up is Ant-Man. The next in the Marvel line of superheroes. This is like an introductory of how he became Ant-Man. It's a furtheration on Dr. Pitt's work. He was the original Ant-Man.
映画に行きたい気分です。楽しみにしています。
And this is a lead up to Ant-Man joining up with Captain America, which you will not see if you leave. As the credits are playing, they're going to stop for a bit and show you some of Ant-Man. It's where the Wasp comes. It's Dr. Pitt's daughter becomes the Wasp. You'll see that halfway through the credits, but if you wait to the end of the credits, you'll see the Avengers appear, and Captain America decides that we had better contact this guy Ant-Man, and because we need him to interview this captured prisoner that they had. You don't want to miss that. Just stay through the credits. I love the fact that Stan Lee was in this movie, and he plays at the very end. He's a bartender this time. Glad to see Stan Lee back, but at the very end of the movie, yeah, I think it was a good addition. It reminds you of who started all this, or who was one of the players that started all this. Marvel Comics is so, like, Marvel Comics was my comics. I didn't pay attention to DC because they were scared to invest any time in thinking of changing things around, or having characters die, or having them have a external on again, off again background life type of situation. DC failed in that way, but Marvel did not, which is why I was so attracted to Marvel Comics all the time. Ant-Man, I would recommend it. It isn't the best Marvel comic I've ever seen. Personally, I didn't like Ant-Man. I tried reading Ant-Man once. I usually avoided any comic book that had Ant-Man in it. I wouldn't read. Any comic book about Ant-Man I wouldn't buy, because the character seems too stupid for me to grasp when I was a kid, and had no idea who Ant-Man was, but for some reason I felt like I didn't like this character at all, so I avoided it. It was one of the few Marvel super comic heroes that I avoided. As for the movie was okay. It wasn't that spectacular, it wasn't that great. But as I said, it's a lead up because Ant-Man joins the Avengers. It's the story about how Ant-Man came to be from Pitt's experiments, successful experiments. I like the fact Michael Douglas is in this movie and he plays Dr. Pitt. He does an excellent job, excellent job. I like the villain in here. It kind of reminds you of Lex Luthor. Maybe that was the idea, I don't know, maybe to copy that, but yeah. If you like Lex Luthor, you're going to see him again in Ant-Man. This version of it, this Marvel's version of it. It's just about the fight between the Yellow Jacket, which is the enemy of, was it Yellow Jacket? Anyway, the enemy of Ant-Man, and the two of them fighting in miniature, and, you know, you can work it out in your mind, but yeah, I would recommend that you see this before you see Ant-Man appear in Avengers. This will fill in a lot of the gaps. The humor was light. It was workable. It was good. My main criticism here is the beginning of the film. Instead of having the comic book pages turn and you hear the flipping of the comic book pages, which I absolutely love to hear in the Marvel's comics, they played a concerto type, Vienna opera type of music at the beginning of this. Didn't fit in. I didn't like it at all. Pure crap. Should have just stuck. Marvel, you should have stuck with the page turning. Much better. Enjoy Ant-Man. I really recommend you go see this one.